Hello everyone, welcome back to Damon Does a Thing. Well, today's been interesting for me because technically today hasn't ended for me. I mean, it is tomorrow from the last time I recorded this, but I napped, but I don't know. I decided for some reason that I just don't feel like going to bed. Maybe because of all the time I was asleep while I was really, really sick. But anyway, I want to do a bit of housekeeping. I just really want to check out the Azure King. So, who? I don't want to lose my fire type. As cool as Pink Panther is, I'm gonna switch him out for a bit because I want to try out the Azure King. I want to see how well he does. No, I do not want to continue box operations. Uh, and I want to see if I can teach him. Wait for it. No. Wait. Yes. This. Durgencler. Please let me teach. No! Come on, he has claws. He has big, awesome claws. He should be able to learn that. That's bullshit. Focus of mine. Iron Tail. Earthquake. That'd be a good thing to teach him. Assuming he doesn't already know it. Earthquake. I like how Shenwu can learn it, despite the fact that it would, like, Earthquake would be so damaging to him. Let's see. I hate Focus Energy. I mean, I don't know. I hate anything that doesn't. I don't like moves that I don't. That I don't know. I've never felt that Focus Energy has really increased the crit chance enough for it to be worth using up a turn. It's like, is this worth me taking a hit? And to me, and I mean, because it only increases the crit chance for like the next one move. I don't know. I'm sure there are people who are much more experienced at this than me who say, "No, you're dumb. It's really good," and you're probably right. I just don't think, I don't, I don't feel like it is. I think I'm gonna give him strength instead of thrash. Let me check out thrash. I know that thrash lasts for several turns, does a bunch of damage, and then leaves you confused. Yeah. No, 2 turns and then confused. I will take one that is a move that has base power 10 less and does not leave me open, because in this how shall I say, setup, that is really dangerous. There's a dark type, no attack power, only used to steal things. Explosion! I need to sell that. I have no poison moves I could teach him. Power 100, accuracy 75. I might teach him this if he can learn it. Yeah, you know what? Lucario could learn it. Or Shenwu, I should say. Shen, what do you know? I don't remember what Shen knows. Despite being a steel type, he knows no steel moves, but I'm actually kind of okay with his current move setup. I mean, 2 of them are fighting, but... Oh, and besides, that's right, I forgot, this Lucario is actually a special attacker. I should teach him Shadow Ball instead of Shadow Claw. Okay, cool, I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, stop trying to teach it to Shenwu. I am going to teach it to... Azure King. He cannot do it as a stab, but he should be a pretty... Huh. Actually, let me just look at something really quick. Hold on. Is Azure King actually shit? Summary. Strength. Alright. No! No, his stats look like they're about the same in terms of... I mean, he's got a little less health, but just looking at his stat line compared to Mistake, it doesn't look like it's horrible. Especially because he's 3 levels lower and has no BVs. Fuck, I don't know. I hate those terms. I actually kind of hate that that stuff exists. Or I hate that it's something that isn't completely hidden. By that, what I mean is that once I learned how it worked, and that it was something that I could do, and especially once they added, like, training for it, it removed a lot of the fun. Because then it was like, oh, now I know how strong it can be, and I'm going to feel like I'm wasting its potential because I'm not being smart about how I'm using it. Thing is, in this gen, poison really isn't that useful to have. There's very little that's weak to poison. Honestly, I think the whole reason that the other reason they invented fairy type was so that poison would be more useful. It's like, well, here's this type that kills dragons, but it's weak to poison. You mean my poison types can finally do something? That's right, Billy. Your poison types aren't complete and utter shit anymore. So yeah, I'm gonna replace Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. I can't. What do I have selected? Okay. Yes. I brain farted there. Okay, so replace Shadow Claw with Shadow Ball. He forgot to touch from the shadows and instead can do a black Kamehameha. Of course, now that I know that Shenwu is... Now that I've actually paid attention and understand that Shenwu is actually a special attacker and not a physical attacker, should probably be named like Vegeta or something. Oh well, he's still Shenwu. Put way too much effort into that sprite not to use it at this point. Is there anyone in my party who could use this? I don't think so. Nope. Man, I was so hyped for the possibility that somebody could use Dragon, or specifically Azure King could use Dragon Claw. Alright, so this episode's going to be a little bit boring because it's just me doing some housekeeping. Mostly because I just felt like doing a little more chilled episode today. Also because I'm not entirely sure where to go, and because I feel like my team is a bit underwhelming. And I'm times I would do this. What do you call it? Off screen. Okay, shut up, Joy, or whoever the fuck you are. With my blue, knitter blue, king. He's so cool. That is still so fucking cool that it was a different shiny, and not only that, it ended up being a shiny that was the opposite color. of the red Gyarados. That's just so cool. Kodabra, probably going to run like a bitch. Look how shiny my strength it. But what was I trying to say? So yeah, I had a hard time getting my ass to record today. Because Bethesda games. I hate that it. I mean, I play a lot of games, but like what I play for my personal fun is usually just like Bethesda games, and they're not and which is not something I would think would make a very interesting playthrough. I mean, I think that maybe like the thing I'm doing with Bert is interesting, which I'll talk about more in a bit. But like the way I play it is just like so haphazard and like a bit metagamey. And it's just kind of like a relaxing exercise for me to like chill out and just be like, yes, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time, but oh my god, does it take up a lot of time. Snover is actually, I don't know. I know it's ice. Let's try Earthquake. I have a lot of powerful moves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 3 out of 4 moves I have are all base 80 or higher. You touch me! You dare touch my majesty with your stupid snow! I will step on you repeatedly, you little bitch! Don't you fuck with the Azure King. But yeah, that's my way to take up massive amounts of time. What the hell is this? Mewtwo? Hi, Mewtwo. Why don't you... just go fuck yourself, Earthquake. Think I care? Think I'm scared of you just because you're like the epitome of the type advantage? No, you're dead. Azure King wins. Mewtwo's dead. That was surprising. Oh, I haven't been over here. That's cool. That'll give it... Did he call me a... No, he's in a slump. One moment. Let's see. Cleffa is normal type currently. I absolutely hate when my ear itches when I have my headphones on because I feel like I'm just making weird noises with moving the headphones. But it itches too bad. Togekiss, you are flying and normal. You know, I'm just gonna hit you with strength. How does that work? You just like beat the shit out of it with your muscles, your muscles. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, I literally played. Oh, I played Fallout 4 all last night and some other things, but I will talk about other things, but first, so there is a problem with the what's it called? Thing I was doing with Bert, and that is that the mods I was using, those like very silly mods, well, they were very silly, very much fucked up my game really bad. Essentially, I had 3 glitches, and then like an offshoot glitch. See if I can remember them all. Oh no, I remember them. So the first glitch was that as soon as you activate the vault door, the very first vault door in the game, it removed your Pip-Boy. It would literally make the noise of removing equipment, and then your Pip-Boy would just go, and it would be gone. That would be it. You would have no Pip-Boy. You couldn't see it. It was just fucking gone. So every time after that you tried to use your Pip-Boy, you just hold up your wrist and stare at it like a fucking moron. So, that wasn't really doable. So so I was like, well, okay, fine. I'll pick up the Pip-Boy and then I will use a console command to move to a different cell. So so that then created a secondary glitch where what's it called? The Pip-Boy was always dusty, which meant that in areas where it was bright, it was really hard to see your fucking Pip-Boy. But it was doable. But there were two other glitches that happened. First glitch, couldn't fast travel. No matter where you tried to fast travel to, or where you tried to fast travel from, the hell, I moved one square. Oh, is this technically a new area? I guess? I guess it is. Alright, fine. I guess I should have caught the deli bird, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh no, I'm gonna fudge the rules. Oh no. Gives a fuck. Who gives fuck? I catch thing. It's not like I'm gonna, even though this is a cooler Pokemon, it's not like I'm gonna use it. I hope. I mean, I hope I'm not gonna be in a situation where I have to use this Flareon, because that means that fucking Maggie Min is dead. Oh god! There's sand in my segmented eyes! It's in between the segments. And time to play Pokemon Go. Yay! Oh, wow. So yeah, you can. I couldn't fast travel. No matter what I tried, I would fast travel, and it would just load forever every time. Firefox, because I'm not clever. No, I've got a better idea. I can be more clever. Mozilla. Mozilla space Mozilla FF. Haha. It worked out. So yeah, fast traveling would always. I'm repeating myself, but yes, it would always result in. Oh my god, what is with all these fire dogs in this water? In an infinite load loop. And then the final glitch was you could not wait or rest, because as soon as you did, it would fade the screen to black, and then it would just stay black. You'd finish resting, it'd come back, screen was still black. And then that was your life. You could move, I mean, you could tell that you were still controlling your character, but you had no visual input. So between these three glitches, that it really meant that I was essentially playing the entire game around glitches, and It was bullshit. Why am I fighting so many things? I blame the cat. The cat is here. He's actually being good. Ow. You don't have to... Koa. Alright, fine. What was I saying? Oh, he's... That's weak to fighting. Is he even actually a flying type? Whatever. Who cares? It's dead. So... With that in mind, I had to aggressively unmod my game. I went in and basically just deleted. Aww. I could have gotten one of those. I know it's not very interesting, but it's a little doogie and it's a dark type, which I don't know if I've caught any. Oh, I did catch a Murkrow, but that's boring. I want a dog. I like dogs. God damn it. Oh well. Wonder if I could fish one out. Come back here, I'll fish you out, that will count! Just throw the fishing pole down and catch it. Or pull it out of the water as it's sinking. See, I caught this from fishing! Oh. And it's still fucking raining. Normally I like rain. But I feel like this rain is what's causing me to run into so many of these little shits. Where was I? So, yeah, essentially that character is dead because the character for Bert's playthrough is dead because it's just I had to nuke my data folder and then go and basically re-download the vanilla data folder. So yeah, that's. I mean, I can restart the character and take him back to where he was, because he's not very far in. It wouldn't take me all that long. Just that I don't feel like going through those silly. I feel. I don't know. I have never actually run into so many problems when using like normal ass mods before. So as long as I'm over here, it's like no one's fighting me. But if I was in that maze part, everything wanted a piece of me. What the hell? Oh, man. Anyway, I also did say that there was another thing I was doing, which was I was watching. I was fapping. No, I. I'm sorry. I was watching some videos of some Yogscast guys playing Hearts of Iron 4, which was actually really fascinating to me because Hearts of Iron 4 is it's a tactical, it's a strategy game based on World War II, and it's pretty much like worldwide. It's very similar to Risk, but it's all everything. The CPU, the enemies, the people in the game have like things that they want to do, so that the war, if you left it to it, like say you were just a neutral country, like over in the ass end of the world that never got affected by it, then if you, oh, excuse me, if you just sat there and let things play out, it would pretty much play out exactly the way it normally would. I heard this like, well, I wonder if there was any connection to the blah 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 blah. Can you fight? Cool. Yes, let's fight. Um, anyway, I was watching them play this, and they played as like three South American countries. One of them who was just like fucking tiny as hell, and it was the fact that they survived and even accomplished things, and the way that things happened in that war was just fascinating. I mean, it wasn't like highly like, oh, this is happening now, and oh my god, this, look at this, bang, boom, boom. I mean, it's just like I said, it's like kind of watching a top-down, slightly more animated game of Risk slash Sid Meier's. So it wasn't like super exciting in that way, but it was just like to watch how the world like how history got completely fucked up and how things turned out was just fascinating to me. So yeah, that was kind of my entire night. Was just watching this insanity. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Yes. Get the fuck out, Azure King. You have done well. Let us switch to Mistake. Mistake loves to eat stupid water types. They are delicious. But yeah, it's just fascinating watching what happened. I don't even want to I don't want to even try and summarize in any way because I kind of just want you guys to go watch it. Um, hopefully, I'll just put a link in the description, and you guys can go see for yourself to the beginning of the playlist if you're interested, because it makes no sense how what happened. It was just that fucking nuts. It's like history. What's that? Oh, this is a whole lot of sense make. Oh, but I loved it. I fucking loved it. I loved every moment of this just absolute bananas shit that happened that made no goddamn sense. There's just a constant string of how are you fuck still alive? Why? To be fair, I think part of it was that the AI, if you take it off of its like historical path, isn't that great, but who cares? Oh man, almost out of time, but I haven't accomplished much. Oh, ooh, an item. Be something really cool. Something cool. What is it? That actually isn't too bad. Not interesting, but useful. Cookie, cookie. Shit. Is there anything else around here? I feel like the upper... There's more of these stupid fire dogs. Yeah, that... Bethesda games in an interesting YouTube series can just devour my time, because I'll be like, oh, just a little, I'll just do this for a little more, because it's just like, I can just sit there and be absorbed in sort of multitasking, watching what's going on the one screen, and then what I'm doing in the Bethesda game on the other, because then it fills in the load times and like when nothing's happening or the dialogue I've already seen 20 times. Although there are times where something new will happen, I'll be like, okay, you guys have to shoosh the fuck up. Like, I actually saw an enemy from Far Harbor I had never seen before. To be fair, I'm actually been exploring Far Harbor more in this playthrough than I have before, and I did not know there were hermit crabs who lived in half of buses. Or a hermit crab who lived in a half a bus. Or last time I saw it, maybe it just didn't register because I was like a super powered asshole in power armor. And this character I'm playing currently is a lot less powerful. He's a marksman. And yeah, he can wipe people out from really fucking far away. And he's damn good at it, but big monster things are not his forte. He's good at killing people, squishy little people. Even super mutants are squishy compared to like the giant monstrosities of like death claws and gulpers and hermit crabs. You can't make fun of me unless you've seen it. And it didn't give you any trouble. And then, well, you were just at a higher level than me, and fuck you. Come on, I just want to see what's in this upper... God. What is in the upper god? More poochies! Come on. And I strength you. Goodbye, Poochie. Poor Poochie. I would have loved you had you let yourself become my Pooch. I already have a Pooch of you. I have a cleanse tag. Why am I not using that? I also have a black flute. I don't know. I do need a level. Yeah, I'm not going to use those. Like I said, I need to... Azure King needs to level. He's a bit further behind than everyone else. Here's something to talk about is that the XP share in recent games has just been something they give you right off the bat. And I have mixed feelings about it. Because as somebody who's played Pokemon for a long time, it's like good. It's to me like on one hand I'm like, oh my god, I don't have to spend forever leveling up my entire team one by one, because I have been doing that for years. I have done it many times, but at the same time, it feels like it just allows new trainers to be super lazy. Because then I think of all the kids who've never played before, and this is their first Pokemon, and they're like, "Yay! Look look at this! I'm not going to spend so much time." But that's kind of the thing, is that if you grind, that actually means that you spend more time in an area, and then, by that logic, also means that you end up having a better chance of encountering rare Pokemon. So, I don't know, I guess it depends on if you are smart enough to think about that, or if you're patient enough to care. I mean, in my Sun and Moon, I would not have caught a Pichu in that first area if I had not initially turned XP share off. Because I was just like, I want to see what's in this area, and I want to grind. So I'm going to turn XP share off, and I'm going to do both. More lily birds. I just want to finish exploring this area, but I still need to raise Azure King. Double kick. So I must be at the battle because I'm starting to get. I've gone through more time than I. Fuck. More time than I had. Fuck. Yes. I knew there was another item. There had to be. Oh, there's also a house. U-turn. I already have that. Well, I have one. I don't know if I'm ever going to use U-turn, but I have it. Come on, I just want to get to. I want to get to that house. I want to see what's in that house. I want to go and make Azure King kick him in the dick. Shouldn't the Poke Rangers come out here and, like, fix up this shit? This looks like a bunch of, like, flooding damage. You strayed far. I have meditate. Oh, here I have meditated. Inside me. Inside you what? A new power has awakened. Let me share that power with you. Take this, child. TM10. Do you see it? It's hidden power. Oh, you piece of shit. That's a lame move. Well, that's disappointing. All that way just to get hidden power. I mean, hidden power is neat because it can allow you to essentially teach a Pokemon a move type that it could not, that normally it would be unable to learn. But that is all complete. Whether that type is actually of any use, or even is a type that it normally couldn't learn, is all up to complete random chance. Like, I think one time I had a Hydreigon who his hidden power was Earth, and that was, or not Earth, but Ground, and that was actually kind of cool. And, you know, Hydreigon is a fucking special attacker also, so it has to be a special attacker, and then its hidden power has to actually be a useful a useful type. Anyway. Anyway, I did what I said. I explored this area. Wasn't worth it. I'm sure that if anybody who's watching and actually remembers this game better is like, oh, it's going to be a waste of time. What are you doing? Because I didn't remember. That's why I did it. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go next. I don't remember at all. I'm not going to look it up. I'm just going to wander around till I figure it out. But that's going to be next time. So if you enjoy this or anything else I do, please like, comment, subscribe. I really hope I remember to put that in the description. In fact, I'm going to make a note on the save file of the audio so I can't forget. Or if I do, still after having that note, I'm going to be a complete fucking moron. But I interrupted my own outro. If you like things I do, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and don't forget to press the little notification bell next to the subscribe button so that YouTube doesn't forget to tell you that I exist and am posting videos, because I do. I'm still working on this, even though I was really fucking sick. I have not lost my momentum. I refuse. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. So later.